The Senate dress code changes in the United States Senate has triggered the Republicans because, God forbid, you don't wear a suit in the Senate chamber, and you must be a slob, a loser. Of course, you made it to the Senate, but, it's besides the point. And of course, this is always going after Senator John Fetterman, who, for better or worse for the Republicans, will be there for 6 years. And I proudly voted for John Fetterman. And in fact, I'll even say it. I voted for Malcolm Kenyatta in the primary because Malcolm, one, is as progressive as John Fetterman is, and two, is a younger dude. And I liked his message. So, but I was very proud and very happy to vote for John Fetterman in the 2022 election. I don't particularly care how he dresses. I care what he supports on policy. And this is why the performative measures of what other folks, whether it's Republicans, Democrats, anybody, the performative measures in politics, we kind of need to start to get rid of these, old age, like, oh, the good old boys. Like, no, I'm sorry. Who cares about that? And it's besides the point because, like, people like we're pointing out that, like, Kirsten Sinema dresses like, a peacock and nobody cares. And, like, I don't care. She can dress that way. I don't particularly give a shit. It's not my problem. But here you have the Senate and changing this. And here's a quote from John Fetterman. America, it's about freedom and choice. I like it. He said, it's like a Burger King, you rule kind of thing. This article from The Hill says, for years, the Senate has strictly enforced its informal dress code for members, with men required to wear suits, ties, and business attire on the Senate floor. These rules will still apply to staff and outside visitors. Of course, I don't think that this that should apply, but I'm not a senator. Yeah, so there we have John Fetterman saying that. And then here's Mitch McConnell's reply. I think I'm pretty safe in saying most of, if not all, Republican senators think we ought to dress up to go to work. So I can't imagine that we're going to be wearing jeans on the Senate floor anytime soon. Oh, that's too bad. And Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene said, the new dress code is disgraceful. Of course, this is from Marjorie Taylor Greene, who allegedly, just happens to have been having an affair with her CrossFit coach. But, her and Lauren Boebert, they're above double standards. Who gives a shit? They can do whatever they want, right? Well, here's I loved seeing this reply. And this is so funny that this was tweeted out from an official senator's Twitter. If those jagoffs in the House stop trying to shut our government down and fully support Ukraine, then I will save democracy by wearing a suit on the Senate floor next week. See, here's the thing, and I don't understand. The Republicans that have been attacking John Fetterman on this point for years, since he was the mayor, they have been attacking him for not wearing a suit in the state house, in the state Senate when he presided as the lieutenant governor. They're attacking him as the mayor. Who cares how the guy dresses? The dude looks like a biker. Who cares? Who cares? Am I criticizing the way that Mitch McConnell dresses? No, I'm criticizing him because he's a piece of garbage. That's the problem. And yet I still feel bad when he's having a seizure on TV. And then we have this furthering the question of, does John Fetterman have a body double? Republicans think that these aren't the same guys. It's just that one guy has a mustache and the other guy has a goatee. Oh, man. He must have a body double because he went into a psychiatric ward for like 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, man. He's got to have a body double. The obsession on these smaller issues, these things like, oh, the other thing is like, oh, people were saying like, we can't see when his tattoos disappear because his tattoos are here on his forearm. And then the picture is him going like this. It's like not showing his forearms. It's like embarrassing level of critique of the Pennsylvania senator. This is always what the Republicans do because they have no policy, no real ideology other than tax cuts for the wealthy. They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about your family. The elected Republicans in Congress, in the Senate, they care about shoving money into their own pockets and into the pockets of their wealthy donors and the business owners. Not even the local business owner, because of course they don't really want competition. They're supported by big business. And that is who pays their bills. So Republicans will go and say, oh, I'm going to go on the Senate floor and I'm going to talk about how bad it is that they're banning, or they're not really banning, but they're maybe taking out of circulation although technically it was the own company taking it out of circulation, the old Dr. Seuss books that may or may not have had some racist tropes in them, and the family of Dr. Seuss didn't want those to be sold. But no, that's Democrats going after it. Or, oh no, they changed Mr. Potato Head to Potato Head, so I have to go on the Senate floor and complain about it. Because Mattel changed it. Or no. We can't have girls be the leaders in Star Wars, the lead actresses. Oh no. It's the same thing. When the Republicans realize that they have nothing that they can pass because they're not in control of both parts of the government, all they do is go culture war, but they don't even recognize that they're losing the culture war. And yes, the chat is working. I'm just ignoring people. If people want to come in here and be stupid, they're more than welcome to be stupid. More than welcome to. But Republicans always, and you can see it. You can see it in the chat right now. It's never about actual policy. It's only, I am so upset because of some X, Y, or Z bullshit in the culture war. John Fetterman not wearing a suit? Are you kidding me? And then they don't realize why John Fetterman is popular. They don't realize why John Fetterman absolutely bodied Dr. Oz. Why, even, for that matter, Josh Shapiro absolutely spanked Doug Mastriano. We didn't even have to wait a day to find out that Fetterman beat Dr. Oz. You know how hard that is? Like for Fetterman and for Josh Shapiro to destroy their opponents so bad that they knew on the election night in Pennsylvania, where you're not even allowed to start counting the ballots until 8:00 for either the mail-in ballots or the regular ballots. Could you imagine? Wow.